Is a Persian cat the ideal pet for you? It's a challenging question to answer, but I'll try to help. I'll describe the ideal Persian cat owner, as well as talk about a Persian cat's needs and personality. After watching this video, you can decide if you would make an excellent Persian cat parent. Let's begin with a very important factor. Should a busy person get a Persian cat? You should think twice before getting a Persian cat if you are a busy person, especially if you spend a lot of time working away from home. Although Persian cats are not too needy, they still require their owner's care and affection. They can get quite sad and depressed if they do not receive their regular dose of love. Having said that, Persians enjoy lounging and sleeping throughout the day. So if you work away from home, getting a Persian cat might still work. But under one condition, you must understand, recognize and attend to your Persian's emotional needs, by whatever means necessary. If no one is home for most of the day, I would suggest getting 2 littermates so they can keep each other company. However, there is another component to being busy that I'll address later in the video. What if you reside in a modest flat or a small apartment building? If so, is the Persian cat a good fit for you? Well, it's good to know that Persian cats can live happily in apartments, even small ones. This is because Persian cats are not very energetic. In fact, they like nothing more than to relax in a comfortable environment. So, needless to say, you'll need to make sure your cat gets adequate exercise. Furthermore, even when they're pleading for food, their meow isn't at all loud. Instead, they have a gentle and sweet voice, so you can be confident that your cat won't bother your close neighbors. Is a Persian cat suitable for a family with children? Perhaps the most common reason for this breed's appeal is that it gets along so well with kids. This cat has a sweet personality and is as patient as a saint. It's the kind of cat that doesn't mind if a child carries it, pets it, or even drags it around. And since Persian cats tend to be calm and docile, they won't get aggressive. Instead, they will try to escape when they've had enough. That's not to say that we support letting kids do anything they want to the cat, but it's great to know it doesn't upset him. If you get one for your family, make sure your kids learn how to treat the cat with kindness, respect, and care. Are Persian cats good with other cats in the home? As mentioned earlier, it is often recommended that you get 2 kittens so that they can keep each other company if you work away from home. And because Persian cats are docile and calm, they are unlikely to initiate a fight with another cat. However, if you were to add another cat to the family later on, they may need some time to get used to the new addition. But generally, Persian cats do very well in homes with multiple cats. Are they good in a household with other dogs? Okay, so we know Persian cats get along with other cats. But what do they think of dogs? Well, that depends entirely on the dog. The Persian cat is one of the best breeds for households with multiple pets. However, it's crucial to keep an eye on your Persian cat's anxiety if you have a dog. Persian cat stress levels can be raised by aggressive, excessively playful, and hyperactive dogs. These cats favor serene and unhurried environments. Therefore, your Persian cat will likely become agitated by dogs that chase, bark, or try to play. A calm and amiable dog, however, would get along well with a Persian cat. So, steer clear of aggressive dogs with a strong prey drive if you want to have both a dog and a Persian cat. Keep in mind that before introducing a dog to any cat, it's crucial to take their personalities into account. For example, be ready for an anxious Persian cat if the dog is hyperactive. If your Persian cat and dog are having trouble getting along, try limiting the amount of time they spend together. And over time, let them engage in longer supervised interactions. Is the Persian cat a good companion pet? A Persian cat can be an excellent choice if you're lonely or work from home and want a pet to keep your company. This is because Persian cats are affectionate and caring companions. They like to be loved and cared for, and they get very attached to their owners. They also like to be picked up and held. And if you're looking for a lap cat, you're in luck, as Persian cats are notorious for preferring your lap as the ideal place to relax. Overall, they make excellent companion cats, but don't misunderstand me, I'm not saying they're the most affectionate breed. While they do show affection, they also like to take naps, so they won't always be at your ankle. Nevertheless, please take note of the next topic. Are you a couch potato type or a lazy person? If you truly desire a Persian cat, please pause and consider whether you are a responsible person. Regardless of whether you work from home or go to work, do you pay your bills on time and have everything organized? The owner of a Persian cat should not be irresponsible or lazy, so please give this some serious thought if you are either of the two. And here is why. First of all, Persian cats require extensive grooming. And how much, you may ask? Well, they must be brushed for at least 15 minutes each day. Yes, even if you're really tired after work, that's not an excuse not to brush your cat. This is important because a Persian's long fur is easy to tangle, and you don't want any clumps to form. Not only that, you'll have to use a particular solution to wipe your cat's eyes at least twice every day. Plus, baths on a regular basis are also essential. Additionally, you have to schedule and attend routine vet appointments. And Persian cats may require more frequent checkups than other cats, but we'll go into more details about this on the topic of health. What if you love to sleep with your cat? So many cat parents want a cat they can sleep with, and who wouldn't? On the other hand, while a Persian cat would undoubtedly love to curl up next to you and fall asleep, it may be difficult for you to sleep. And that's because Persians are prone to breathing issues, which means your cat is likely to snore. Of course, you can get used to the noise and eventually ignore it, or you can be one of the lucky people who can fall asleep in noisy environments. Nonetheless, if you want a Persian cat, you must consider this. What if I love to entertain and have guests over? Good news, if you choose a Persian, you won't need to be concerned. Your cat won't be terrified of the newcomers. Rather, your cat will even engage in interaction with them in an effort to get some cuddles. However, if your guests are loud and obnoxious, your Persian cat may decide to retreat in order to avoid becoming anxious. Also, what if I love to travel? I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're not suited to being a Persian cat parent. Unless you are willing to change your lifestyle. You see, Persian cats aren't the kinds of pets you can frequently leave at home and call a friend or family member to bring them food. Their brief encounter with your Persian is simply insufficient. That's because they require human interaction and become depressed without it. Not to mention the Persian's grooming requirements. Needless to say, leaving your cat with a pet sitter is the best option when going on vacation or traveling for work. Keep in mind that the pet sitter must not only cater to the Persian's requirements, but they can be expensive. This is something you must consider carefully. What if I want a hypoallergenic cat? Well, unfortunately, Persian is probably not the best option. While there are no cats who are entirely hypoallergenic, some cause less allergic reactions than others. Sadly, the Persian cat does not belong to any of these breeds. The amount of dander produced by Persian cats is high, and therefore they trigger both breathing and skin allergies. Furthermore, Persian cats tend to groom themselves by licking, which also spreads another allergen in the home. So, Persians are not ideal for people who suffer from cat allergies. Thanks for watching to this point. So now, I will address two very important factors about owning a Persian cat: health and finance. Since they are closely connected, I included them in the same category. Unfortunately, you should only think about getting a Persian cat if you have the financial means to buy the cat from a reputable breeder. Here is why. Reputable breeders usually perform DNA testing for genetic illnesses that would otherwise be virtually impossible to detect. Therefore, reducing the likelihood that your Persian cat will develop significant health issues. Nonetheless, a Persian cat may inherit less serious genetic problems, plus they are prone to a few other health issues. So before getting a Persian, make sure you have the money to provide for the healthcare of your cat. You can easily do that by going to a few veterinarians and asking them about the healthcare costs involved when owning a Persian. Plus, grooming needs are high maintenance, and high-quality pet food isn't cheap. These are all factors to consider. Bottom line, it is well known that Persian cats are calm and affectionate toward their owners. Unlike some cats, Persians like to be picked up and held, and when given the chance, they will quietly slip into a visitor's lap. Persians aren't pushy, they prefer to spend the majority of their time curled up asleep or sitting quietly. Once these cats become accustomed to their regular grooming, they will adjust and accept it as part of their routine. However, there may be some exceptions to this rule, as Persians are all unique individuals, and their personalities will reflect that. Will you get a Persian cat? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.